Well, this caught my eye, Brownie, because we saw Jamari Ugle-Hagan. He had a good night, but he was a bit premature with this one, wasn't he? They had the set shot, struck it really nice. He looked like it's going through, and he said, Mason, that's a goal. The early celebrators, Brownie, the early celebrators. And it's not the first time we've seen this in the game. It's an embarrassing moment. And there's Florent. He was home, Dylan Stevens. They're lying on the ground. And they think they're celebrating early. Ballantyne here.
Oh, you've gone back to Ballantyne.
He thinks he's won it. It's a pandemic. We're seeing your mate.
That was a goal. This was a goal.
That's a big game. Look at the lead there. That would have seen us through.
We won that.
Celebrating with Monty there, Brett Montgomery. And Hutto, that's not a goal and he's flat. But where this all started is with you. And you are to blame for this pandemic in the game, the early celebrators. You're 20 points up there. You think you won it. How much did you lose that game by?
We lost it by about 3 goals. We're 26 points up.
And it's a draw, Brownie. It is a draw.
Hey, we're going that bad at that point. A draw was like a win.
We trace Jamara's problems straight back to you.
Well, Brownie, I'm sticking with you too, because you provide a lot of outstanding content on a lot of shows, but you also steal a lot too. And Kane exposed you a few weeks ago on this show.
There's an echo on the panel. I said this last week on the round so far, and then little mate here thought he'd say the same. You got to watch how clean he is. I think he at ground level is the best ground level player.
I think Lachie Neale's the cleanest player in the AFL.
I reckon Scott Pendlebury may eclipse Brent Harvey as the AFL VFL games record holder.
I'm going to hitch my caravan for Scotty Pendlebury playing another 2 more seasons and breaking the all-time VFL AFL record.
I expect that from the Dale Thomases of the world.
Don't go there again.
Don't expect that from you.
Now, stealing has just become part of your daily life, Brownie. You don't even realise you're doing it. You did it again last week when you repurposed and repackaged and basically just took as your own the work of Jay-Z.
I changed this to, instead of Kokomo, Filippo, right? So let's see how this goes.
Matthias Filippo.
Ready? The future, St Kilda, oh, I want to see ya.
The future, St Kilda, oh, I want to see you.
Mitch Owens, Windhager, Wangan in Malira.
Mitch Owens, Windhager, Wangan in Malira. Jack Gresham, don't go.
Baby, I believe.
Matthias Filippo. Fast and then we'll take it slow. September's where we want to go.
With Matthias Filippo.
That's good. Well done.
Outrageous.
Yeah, just, Brownie, just get your own content.
Outrageous.
Fair enough.
And I can't
it was
believe
my
you-
idea. It was my idea.
Well, I was going to say, I can't believe you steal
That's what you say. That's what you say.
I wouldn't steal that content either from
Casey really got into it. What I found funny was the England national anthem. Now, they're a very tall team, England in the cricket, but let's just have a look at the... where's Benny Duckett? I couldn't even get the camera on Benny Duckett, the poor fella. He is playing, he got Stuart Broad, but it took me back to something similar with this man, Rashid Khan. We're going to play this one again. So have a look at this. The ball goes over, and then you can see the West Indian batsman, and then Rashid they took his batteries out.
How many times has he used this?
A lot. At least it's his own content, though. He's not stealing this one.
Now, there's a lookalike going around, which I've been wanting to pull out for a while, and it's the Crusaders coach. His name's Scott Razor Robertson, and have a look at him. And there's a lookalike between Razor and our main man, Kane Corns, and took me back to something you did, really nuffy style, Cornsy. This was Jason Horne-Francis has a shot for goal. Have a look at Kane Corns. Let's roll the video. Horne-Francis has a shot. That was embarrassing, right?
Sit down.
You sit down, Kane. It's not about you in that situation either. But when Houston kicked the goal, I couldn't believe just how far you went when he kicked the goal. So here's Dan Houston, has a shot, and I reckon you did take it too far after this, Cornsy, when you went absolutely nuts. There's Cornsy going absolutely berserk there. There he is, Kane.
That's a good-looking bloke, isn't he?
Have you copped that a bit?
Really, yeah, I've copped that a bit. Really good.
At least he's got a body.
Good-looking unit.
A skeleton like you.
Look at him dance. How good's that?
Take us home, Angus.
Well, I mean,
This is big.
yeah, this is. Obviously, I'm filling in for Chompers, and I'm probably not going to come back, boys. I've got to be honest.
You go out with a bang.
So I'm going to dig the boots in. I think we're going to start with something that we can probably all relate to. So, here's the awkward sort of operation where you're trying to connect with a couple of people. They're on a different wavelength. with this sort of thing. You know, the left hang. I think we've all been there. I think we can all relate to that. You've seen that on here, Shannon Knoll. That's an Australian icon there, who's left him hanging. So I wanted to start with something that maybe we could all relate to. And it gets a bit worse. So from here, it sort of travels into the realms of something that's a little harder to explain. So you can tell he's uncomfortable in social situations. Sam Sod's just won 100 grand. Everyone's hugging. It's obviously a hugging moment. He's gone in. And you can see him in the back.
He doesn't want to bar on it.
No, he doesn't. And this is what it's all come down to. I think this is the final nail in my coffin.
No! You did it.
It's
You showed it.
it's hard to watch. I think it's a premeditated shot. I think we can all agree. The Ashes is on, so you've seen.
We're not allowed to show that.
Can we see it again?
We can. I think we probably
He's
can.
not here.
Well, he's not here.
If you
So
could
might as well
hear
play it
the audio as well. Ooh, as well. So the premeditated shot, I'm just wondering, and I would ask Chompers if he was here, what was the best case scenario you're getting out of that? Like, let's say it lands. I mean, what are you doing? So,
He's doing a video review.
yeah, I mean, she did well, Beck did well to get out of the way of the fast. That came in hard and fast got out of the way. So,
What was the best case scenario?
he lands it. Let's say he lands it. Then where do you go from there? I think it's you don't need the still frame. The still.
Put you up to that.
Oh, look, there's producers behind me. I'm sorry, Chompers.
Oh, wow. We haven't showed that for a long time, and it is still great vision.